Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining us for Massage Makes Me Happy and Healthy Day. My name is Amanda from Massage Therapy Media, and I've got my wonderful partner joining me, Mr. Scott Dartnell. He's famous, so he needs no introduction. And we are pleased to once again be working with this fabulous group of people and bringing this event to you. So, just a couple of things before we get started. During people's presentations, if you don't mind keeping your microphone muted so we can hear the presenter clearly. And I guess now I will hand it over to Mr. Boss, Scott Dartnell, to introduce our first speaker.
Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We're just starting. We're all excited here. So our agenda today, we have introductions. We want to introduce everybody that's going to be involved today. As I'm letting more people in, people are flooding in. It's wonderful. So excited for that. I'm going to introduce everybody, but I just want to start with Massage Makes Me Happy and Healthy Day. Was founded in 2018, and it's celebrated every year on the same day in March. The celebration highlights the benefits of massage therapy and massage therapy careers. Participants range from massage therapists, spas, wellness centers, massage schools, professional associations, businesses, research, and other outlets, general massage receiving community, and reuniting all of us by the joy that massage therapy brings us. Thank you, Heather, for joining us today.
Thank you, Scott and Amanda. Welcome, everybody. And again, like Scott and Amanda said, thank you for being here. And I guess happy first day of spring to everybody. Hopefully the weather is great for all of you as we head into the weekend. Let's just start. I know Scott did a brief overview of the agenda and the initiative. I'd like to give a few more words to that. And certainly I want to just say it's a privilege to bring such a dynamic group of people together. Certainly if this is kind of you're a repeat visitor to our annual webinar, thank you. If you're a first time, thank you as well. So hopefully you get a lot out of this webinar as we take you through what to expect over the next hour or so. We're grateful you're all here. And again, just a brief recap of the agenda. We're going to explore some of the major trends we've seen in massage this year. Certainly, we want to kind of stay up to date on how the field continues to evolve. And we certainly want to make sure I acknowledge our committee, which I'll do in a second, because none of this work would be possible without the people behind it. And it's really important to take time to recognize and celebrate those who are really passionate about this industry and dedicated to making this initiative a full success. And we will hit on kind of our theme of the year, which is massage for every chapter of life. And that's really about sharing insights, experiences, and perspectives on how massage therapy supports wellness across all stages of life. And we've got some really great thought leaders and committee members here today who are going to share those kind of chapters with you all. So I know it's a full agenda. Again, thank you for being here. The initiative is obviously near and dear to my heart, but near and dear to most of the committee members' hearts as well. And certainly through the initiative, we want to share real stories, credible insights, and just get everyday experiences in terms of how massage can positively impact everyone. From managing stress to, simply creating a space for self-care. Massage is really about helping people feel better and live better from my point of view, along with probably all of yours. Certainly, the day is not just about the day. It's kind of a continuous movement in terms of focusing on education and connection, ensuring that we really kind of move that through. But I'd like to just stop and pause and say, let's, honor our founder of this initiative, which is Linda Selene Wolf, whose vision and passion brought the work to life and whose legacy really continues to inspire all of us to carry this initiative forward. I also am truly honored to continue to serve as the co-chair, and I want to recognize my fellow co-chairs and our really super dedicated committee members who pour so much time and energy and heart into advancing the initiative forward. And you can kind of see the full screen here of this committee and everybody that needs to be recognized. You'll hear from many of us throughout today's presentation. But the full list, these guys put so much time and energy into really driving this initiative forward. And we are truly, truly grateful for everybody listed here. And I won't go into names because you will hear from most of these folks as we go through. But with that, I'll turn it over to Karen, one of the other co-chairs, who would like to do a brief overview and thank you to our Cornerstone partners.
So Karen Short with Universal Companies, one of the co-chairs, delighted to be here. Great intro, Heather. Thank you for that. And heart and love out to Linda. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her enthusiasm of bringing me into the initiative. And delighted again to be here. So our Cornerstone partners really make it possible for us to be able to advance this initiative. They essentially are funding what Massage Makes Me Healthy and Happy. It allows us to continue to do our work of education, advocacy, and awareness. They've been partners from the very, very beginning and very dedicated and committed. As I'm going to talk a little bit about each one, but you'll recognize them as they're outstanding companies in the industry. They've had ongoing commitments to massage therapists and professionals since the onset. And so we're pleased to be able to benefit from their ongoing commitment there, and very, very appreciative again that they support the initiative. So first up is Universal Companies. Of course, I'm familiar with that group. We've been in business for just about 45 years, coming up in 2027, and serve multiple customers across multiple countries. As you can see, 84,000 customers, of course, 47 countries. Very dedicated to really working with the individual, from the individual practitioner all the way up to larger spas. Our owner is an entrepreneur, and her heart is near and dear to the entrepreneurs that are really starting out and trying to build their business. And so we really focus on curating the right products, testing, and providing the education that you need to grow as a professional and to grow your business as well. Earthlight, the world's #1 brand in terms of manufacturing high quality massage equipment, including stationary and electric lift massage tables, massage chairs, massage accessories, and massage therapy supplies of all kinds. They have been a partner to many of you, certainly been a great partner for Universal. Produce only the best, not only in terms of the products and so forth, but in terms of service as well. I think it's one of those go-to brands that you can count on for the duration of your career, and we're very, very proud to have them as a partner. Massage Heights, culture centered around wellness. This is a family-owned business that encompasses a network of locations throughout not just the U.S., but Canada as well. They offer professional and affordable massage therapy, skincare, and wellness services. Essentially, their mission is to elevate the lives of those who they serve by nurturing mind, body, and spirit. And we encourage you to visit their website. Truly a very wellness-oriented organization, and becoming more so with each passing day. So we're thrilled to have them as a partner as well. Thank you, Massage Heights. Massage Warehouse. I'm sure many of you know Massage Warehouse. They are a staple in the massage industry. They believe in the touch, the power of touch to heal the body naturally. It's that core belief that drives them to support the collective growth of their therapeutic massage, and more specifically, to support the individual healing efforts of each massage therapist. They provide high quality products at a very fair price, timely manner. They share also educational materials and information just to keep each of you as a massage therapist well informed and knowledgeable. And again, we're grateful for their support as well. Great partners. I have one more. I'm sorry.
Oh, you do? Do it. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, last but not least, we must thank Massage Media. You met Scott and you met Amanda. We don't have a formal slide for them, which is why I kind of inadvertently skipped over them, but they have been partners from the very beginning in terms of helping us produce this event, but also just as partners. Scott's on the committee, as you saw on that earlier slide, and we are very, very grateful. They're incredibly professional, really help guide this committee, if you will, to being able to produce something that we think is a value for you all. And so a special thank you to Scott and Amanda at Massage Media.
Well, hello, everyone. CG here. Listen, every year, Massage Makes Me Healthy and Happy does a trends report. And if you all recall that have been involved with us for a while, we are an initiative under the Global Wellness Institute. And so these trends are very important for all their initiatives. And what we do, and all the other initiatives do, is we look out into our country and the world around us, and we say, what is happening new or exciting on the frontier for massage therapy? And so we have 3 trends this year, and you can see them on the screen, and I want to go through them just briefly with you guys. Our first trend is manual lymph drainage. Sorry about that. Now, for massage therapists and students, you've either done manual, received it, or are learning it. But honestly, MLD is becoming very popular as both a therapeutic and wellness practice. And that's a lot due to its combination of growing scientific interest, broader clinical integration, and cultural wellness trends. So research has documented physiological effects of manual lymph drainage, such as increased opening of the lymphatic pathways in patients with lymphedema, supporting its use in clinical contexts like post-surgical swelling and chronic edema management. And outside the medical setting, the rise of interest in holistic and non-invasive wellness practices, boosted by just testimonials from happy receivers all over the country and the world, but also social media for natural approaches. It's really broadened the public awareness and demand for MLD in spas, and also aesthetic practices, which that's a little side road of our initiative, because many estheticians also use massage in their facials and skincare services. So our second trend is about incorporating massage therapy into rehabilitation and recovery programs. And when we look at physical therapists and occupational therapists, what we're seeing out there is a trend that they're increasingly using massage and other hands-on and manual therapy techniques in their recovery and rehabilitation protocols. And they kind of use them as an adjunct to the exercise, obviously, and the functional interventions to improve the patient's outcome. I know personally, I've gone to a physical therapist twice in the last couple of years, mainly for knee problems and knee and ankle problem. And the ones that I went to, they definitely use massage and treatment before they had me doing the exercise and the protocols. So in physical therapy, the research supports combining manual therapy, massage, with therapeutic exercise to enhance pain management, increase joint mobility, and improve functional recovery. And what the research is showing is that combining massage with a regular PT agenda actually people recover better and quicker. So it helps restore movement and reduce discomfort during rehabilitation. So that was a really important trend of ours this year, because it really combined 2 medical wellness genres, basically, and massage on the forefront. There you go again. And the last one I think is really interesting: integration of Asian massage modalities into modern massage therapy. Now, I went to massage school and graduated back in 1992, and we learned some Asian techniques and modalities in our school program. But when we look at the 21st century and what's happened in the first, quarter of this century, massage therapists all over the world have adopted Asian massage techniques as a broader shift towards that holistic, integrative wellness practice. And these techniques, they're rooted in century-old medical and spiritual traditions, indigenous, but they have influenced how massage is performed and how therapists can conceptualize health and health healing. One major way Asian massage has been adopted is through the integration of it into a Western practice. So rather than replacing Western massage modalities like Swedish or deep tissue, techniques from traditions like Thai massage or shiatsu or Ayurvedic massage are often blended into what we look at as hybrid sessions. So therapists can incorporate assisted stretching from Thai massage, acupressure from shiatsu, energy balancing principles from traditional Chinese medicine to enhance the overall therapeutic experience and outcomes. So those were our 3 trends this year. And if you want those, you want to see those all written out, you can visit our website at massagemakesmehealthyandhappy.com. And there is a tab called Trends, and you can click on that and you can get all the information I just covered. All right, let's hand it over to our wonderful Cherise Omo.
Every year, we've also had 2 contests. We've had a student contest and a school contest. But for now, I want to just talk about the student contest. We had 3 winners were selected to receive one of 3 gifts. A product basket from Universal Products valued at $250, and then a $250 gift certificate from Earthlight, and the same thing from Massage Warehouse. Now, to enter, the students had to upload a short, 1 to 3 minute video on why I chose massage as my career. Of course, they could only do 1 entry per student, and it was really fun watching those videos and just to see the passion that these students have and why and the different paths that have brought them to massage. But the bottom line is these people are all committed to making a difference. And that was very inspiring for me, especially since some of them were young. And, there's a lot happening and people really understand the benefit of massage. And now for the next slide, drum roll, please. So Cameron Graybill from Body Wisdom Massage Therapy School, Morgan Malott from the Cincinnati School of Medical Massage, and Milo Oswald from the Oregon School of Massage. Now we will have these and other videos ultimately up on our Facebook page so you can hear what these students had to say and congratulate them on choosing this great career field. And then we don't have a slide for this, but the schools also have a contest. We can't share it with you here because it closes at the end of the month. Because even though, as I think Heather said in the very beginning, that Massage Makes Me Healthy and Happy Day is always celebrated on March 20th. And the reason we do that, it coincides with the International Day of Happiness. But schools, a lot of times, they celebrate for the whole month of March. And sometimes they use some of the wonderful items that we send them throughout the whole year to celebrate how massage makes them healthy and happy. And then those schools can get entered into a contest to win prizes too.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to all of our winners, and really much gratitude and congratulations to everybody that submitted a video. We were just so moved by all of them, and it was very hard to pick a winner, wasn't it, Cherie?
Yep.
So
I wanted them all to win.
Yeah, exactly.
So our next speaker today is Dr. Tiffany Field. Dr. Tiffany Field is the director and founder of the Touch Research Institute in the Department of Pediatrics at the University of Miami School of Medicine. Touch Research Institute was established in 1992, was the first center in the world devoted solely to the study of touch and its application in science and medicine. TRI conducts research on the effects of alternative therapies such as massage therapy on various medical and psychological conditions. TRI's research has focused on preventing prematurity in pregnancies, enhancing growth and the development of preterm infants, and reducing depression, attention disorders, pain syndromes, and increasing immune function in chronic illnesses in children and adults. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Tiffany Field.
I like this photo, this touch photo, so I show that even though I'm really going to be talking about massage therapy. So I'm going to be talking about infants, and we start out with the first study we ever did was on premature infants. And the massage was typically 15 minutes long, 3 times a day, and we covered the infant's head, their back, their legs, and their arms. And you can see this preemie's in an incubator, so we would open the holes of the windows of the incubator and put our arms through that and conduct the massage. And we typically did those massages for 2 weeks. Here's a close-up of the massage. And what we found was that those infants that were massaged gained 47% more weight per day than control infants. The massage infants are the green bar and the control infants are the yellow bar. The control infants were basically held for the same amount of time versus being massaged. This translated into cost savings, hospital cost savings of $4.7 billion because the massaged infants got discharged 10 days earlier than the control infants at $1,000 a day. That was several years ago. I think the hospital costs now are closer to $4,000. So if you multiplied the $10,000 cost savings per preemie infant who was massaged times the 470,000 infants that were being born at that time, there are many more being born at this time, you would save $4.7 billion in hospital costs. We then talked with, we call them grandparents because they didn't like being called elderly. We talked with them about getting into a study where they would massage the babies and we would massage them. And they actually did better massaging the babies than being massaged themselves. Here we have norepinephrine, urine norepinephrine levels. Norepinephrine is basically a stress neurotransmitter. And you can see that on day one, their levels were up here at 52.3 on day one in the yellow bar. And by day 21 of massaging babies, their norepinephrine levels had dropped significantly, suggesting they were less stressed following these massages. So the next thing we thought about doing was trying to facilitate the growth of the fetus. So we massaged pregnant women. This is an ultrasound of a fetus, and you can see the fetus is smiling, and this fetus is waving for more. The hand there? That was serendipitous that we got those pictures of the fetuses. For the mothers, what happened was the leg pain was significantly reduced on the last day, the yellow bar, and the back pain, those two being the primary complaints of pregnant women. We also saw that there was a reduction in cortisol levels. The stress hormone cortisol significantly decreased, as opposed to relaxation, pregnant women who are in a relaxation group. Their serotonin levels also significantly increased. Serotonin is the body's neurotransmitter for depression. It's an antidepressant neurotransmitter. And so that significantly increased along with the decrease of cortisol. Oh, I don't know what happened to this slide, but it's missing all the numbers. What we did here in this particular study was looked at the comparison of moderate pressure massage versus light pressure. The green bar is moderate pressure. I don't know where the numbers went. They were there before. This was a light pressure, and on the y-axis was weight gain. So moderate pressure increased weight gain more than light pressure. And this was length. Length was significantly increased in the moderate pressure group as opposed to the light pressure group. And this is my last slide. That's just, these are the infants growing up and they're having a good time. First love.
Thank you very much, Tiffany.
We are now bringing up Christine Clinton, the founder of Clinton Cancer Care and Wellness for Life. Christine has dedicated 35 years to health and wellness sector, impacting lives worldwide.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I am in Ireland at the moment. I'm having a real life situation here where I was supposed to come and visit my mother and help her with some things today. She's 85 and just had an aortic valve replaced. But she forgot that I was coming and she's locked me out, and I'm now sitting in her garden. So that's why I'm here. So it's a real life moment. But anyhow, the joy of being the sandwich generation, where we take care of our elderly parents, go through menopause, and still have our kids that need us. But anyhow, so massage is well appreciated for us. I have been working with multi-generations for a long time, but in particular recently, I've been asked by more and more of my clients to see their children as well. And I have a ton of nieces and nephews coming from a big Irish family. So I'm asked for a lot. Sometimes it's for sports injuries, sometimes it's to help with sleep, but more often than not, I'm seeing this with forward head posture issues because of the use of technology and so on. So we're really seeing that some of these younger kids, and I'm talking sort of mostly between 12 and 15, that they are experiencing head and neck pain in a way that I've not seen before, and hand and arm issues too. I've got some other slides there for the hands. But when we just see this forward head posture, it just has to be a few degrees forward, and we're seeing what that pressure is like on the spine. So the kids are just unaware of it. Of course, COVID didn't help in terms of lying on their beds and being in awkward positions for long periods of time, or sitting on the floor and twisting and turning and for long periods of time in ways that we never would have experienced ourselves. So we're definitely seeing some of these children and young people struggling with this. And unfortunately, the going to the primary care physician is not always a helpful solution, because of course they'll say, oh, well, let's do an MRI, and you wait to get an MRI, then the results come back that it's fine, and they don't go to what I would love to see happening much more, is that they might send them for a massage. They might send them to PT, but again, in PT, it's been my experience, again, for my own clients sending me their younger folks, they go to PT and the PT will give them some exercises to do, which they're never going to do. But if they came in and had a massage, which they actually enjoy, they'd be much more inclined to keep up with that. So in my private practice, I'm often seeing these young people at least once a week. I've had some where they actually couldn't turn their head to take their driving test. They were 16, state of Pennsylvania, taking their driving test, and they couldn't turn their head fully, left or right, in order to take the test. And that's how bad it is. So I think we're going to continue to see these issues unless we address them at the root cause. This is a young man, Shane, 18 years of age, been using technology since he's at least 13. But we can see how much his thumb is extended away from his other digits as a result of texting, and he's not a particularly technology kid. He does other things. He's outside a lot too, but this is just really from texting, he says. But he feels it in his forearms, feels it in his wrist, and so he came for some treatment. But I think we'll be seeing more of this too. And this was a couple of years ago, came up as a memory, and I just love it because my niece has the first wellness school in Ireland, and I became the wellness advisor for the school. There's 500 children between the ages of 6 months and 5 years of age, and we introduced massage. And Dr. Field, I mean, I've just been a huge proponent of your work for a long time. When my first son was born, his nervous system was very dysregulated, so massage was my go-to thing for him, and it really led me to want to understand more about infant massage and massage in the formative years. So as a result of a lot of your work, and again, thank you so much, because it helped me tremendously. My son's 29 years old now, but I wouldn't have gotten through what I got through with him if I hadn't have had your resources. So I invited the children and their parents, of course, to understand what we were doing, taught some very basic massage techniques to the parents, and then we introduced it to the curriculum. So the children get massage and give massage every day, and they just love it. And parents and the teachers can do just little hand and arm massages. We don't do anything too crazy. But it's interesting how they love to just kick off their shoes when they come in, and they want to have a little foot massage as well. So we do hands and feet mostly, and yes, we do head as well, and they just love it. And they love to give massage to their teachers as well. So it's a win-win for the teachers and the students and the children. And this is me with a group that had just all received massages. They were all so happy and playful, joyful. It just is such a natural immune booster, obviously, but also we just see that the children thoroughly enjoy that time that they have to be together and to give and receive massage. This was another preteen, 14 years of age, I think, getting ready to sit some exams, very stressful, having difficulty eating, sleeping, and just overly anxious, and came into the treatment room, and now it's just part of everyday routine. And the parents were not keen to have her on medication. So that was part of why we said, okay, let's see what it would take to really reduce her anxiety levels. And this was just observational. Obviously, I didn't take any biometrics of any kind, but suffice to say that both mother and young lady were very happy with the outcome of a massage once a week for 4 weeks, and then doing some techniques herself at home with using a proper posture and massaging her own hands, and doing some breath work, and that really helped to change how she's doing. So I see this need. I've talked about it a lot. The need to introduce massage as early as possible in life, and then making it accessible in this spa and wellness world. I could never understand that, how we had these rules and regulations. You can't use a spa if you're under 16. I just think that we need to educate so that everyone can receive massage, regardless of their age or stage in life. And so thank you for inviting me to be part of this discussion today. It is a huge passion of mine, and thank you.
Hey, Christine, I have a question for you. Just to close out here, could you just share what you see are, the major overall benefits for these children and teens when they're receiving massage on a regular basis? Tell me how that impacts, their life and their living.
Yeah, I think it really is that they just become calmer. They become more self-aware. I think they're very disassociated from their physical bodies, to be honest. And so it just reminds them, how important there is. I usually share a little bit of information when I'm talking to them and remind them that they have, over 3,000 touch receptors in every finger and every hand, and they can do this for themselves. They can massage their own hands, and we talk about the head and neck and the connection to their spine and why their back might hurt if they're not sitting properly. It's just, I honestly think they're disassociated. So when we do touch and we explain what's happening and why it's happening, I think there's a genuine curiosity there for how they can do this on a regular basis. But I think the biggest outcomes have been reduction in pain, and definitely an increase in their serotonin levels. So they seem happier afterwards, and they seem more aware of their digestive system, even because they're sitting better, they're taking deeper breaths, and I think they're seeing that it also helps their metabolism.
I love that. I think about my journey in massage therapy. And when I first was a massage therapist in the 90s, I had nieces and nephews that were young. And, they loved the massage and the touch. When I would bring my table home, even at 3 years old, they're crawling on the table. Do me next, do me. So there's a natural thing. And now it's like I've been so blessed, because now I'm massaging their children who are younger or in their teens. And many of these kids, in my experience, are very into athletics. They're in all the baseball, traveling teams and football, and they're just really cognitive of massage. And I think that that's a gift, that from my being a massage therapist, for all those years, and introducing their parents to it, that they're a lot more aware of it. So this work is really amazing for children and teens, and I think we forget that. So thank you for being here today and sharing that.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Before I go into talking about CG Funk as a multi-award winning and inspirational leader in spa, longtime friend, longtime supporter of massage, personally supported me on so many different times over the last almost 2 decades, and just a huge fan. So I'm going to finish your bio though. So as founder of Funk Consulting, she brings over 30 years of experience helping spas achieve sustainable growth and success through strategic business development, operational excellence, innovative service design, and comprehensive training and talent development systems. She's also an internationally recognized speaker. CG is known for engaging, customized presentations, delivering powerful keynotes and addresses, and dynamic breakout sessions that inspire and educate professionals at conferences and business events around the world. Welcome to my friend CG Funk.
Thank you, Scott. Mwah, mwah. Hey, and also I think really the thing dearest to my heart is I'm a licensed massage therapist still, and licensed in Arizona, and I'm a certified massage therapist from California. So those are, you know, having those 2 basic licenses and being involved with the hands-on portion of our industry for so many years is very near and dear to my heart. So this presentation was about, let me get a slide here, was about massage through the different stages or phases of life. So we got to hear from Tiffany Field with the babies and the preemies and the mothers, and then of course Christine with the children and the teens. And now I'm going to talk about the benefits of massage for adults. And, you know, really what I cover today is just going to be a snippet of what people can experience if they receive massage on a regular basis. But what we do know is that massage offers a wide range of physical, mental, and emotional benefits for adults. And it's a very powerful tool for maintaining overall wellness. From our 20s to our 90s and even older, receiving massage is important in my mind as exercise and self-care. And so I'm going to go through some of these benefits, show you some research, and then, you know, at the end of my presentation, we'll close out this part of the program, and then Scott is going to see if there's any questions that we can answer out there. So physically, massage helps us reduce muscle tension, improve circulation, increase flexibility. And so whether someone's dealing with acute pain or chronic pain, whether recovering from an injury or simply feeling the effects of daily stress, regular massage can ease discomfort and support the body's natural healing processes. And I love that part about supporting the body's natural healing processes. Massage improves blood flow, helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to all parts of our body, and that helps it become more efficient and promotes overall general function and wellness. For mental health perspective, massage is deeply calming. Many of us on this call today have experienced that calm that massage can bring. In research, it's been shown that massage lowers cholesterol, which is the stress hormone, and we want less cholesterol in our body, and it boosts serotonin and dopamine, which support improved mood and relaxation. And this makes it especially beneficial for adults, and I'm going to just put that in quotation marks because for all of us who are managing stress, anxiety, and burnout, and we all have those days or weeks or times in our life. Many people also experience better sleep quality after massage, as both the body and the mind are able to fully unwind. Massage therapy also supports emotional well-being. You know, I think about this in our fast-paced world where meaningful touch is often limited. Therapeutic hands-on touch can create a sense of connection, comfort, and care. And this is especially valuable for adults navigating high-pressure careers, caregiving roles, whether it's children or parents, or major life transitions. So we see this physical and emotional benefits abound here. One thing I'd like to call out about adults is massage is very, very good, and it can help play a key role in high performance and recovery for athletes or just as weekend warriors. So massage, we know, helps reduce muscle soreness, but through receiving it, we can gain an improved range of motion. We can also decrease the risk of injuring ourselves by keeping our muscles supple and balanced. Pre-event massage, before you're doing an event or a workout or a hike, can enhance circulation and readiness, while post-event massage supports recovery by reducing inflammation and flushing out metabolic waste. So regular massage can also help us identify and address imbalances in our body before they become injuries. And this allows athletes or us weekend warriors to train more consistently and effectively and stay healthy and keep doing the things that we love. And last but not least, our elders. So for older adults, massage supports mobility, circulation, and overall quality of life. It can help reduce the stiffness in joints. It can ease symptoms from conditions like arthritis. It can improve balance and body awareness. And those are all very important factors in preventing falls. Gentle massage techniques can also enhance circulation, which might decline with age, and provide comfort for those elders experiencing chronic pain and limited mobility. And beyond the physical benefits of massage for elders, it can also offer emotional, meaningful benefits, including reduced feelings of isolation, improved mood, and greater sense of connection and well-being. This is one part I love about massage therapy, and for those massage therapists out there, you're probably going, yes, because what I found in my career is that massage enhances body awareness for all adults. And really, you heard Christine talk about children and teens getting more body awareness. But I really feel like when we receive massage on a regular basis, it can help individuals reconnect with how their body feels. And they can recognize areas of tension. And they become more mindful of their physical and emotional states. And all of that can often lead to healthier habits and better self-care decisions. Just to give you guys a quick overview of some of the research that has been done in the last 30 years regarding massage therapy, bodywork, and touch therapies. This is a list here. And what the research has shown is that massage is effective with decreasing pain, increasing immune function, and relieving stress with these disorders. So you've got fibromyalgia and anorexia, bulimia, arthritis, hypertension, asthma, insomnia, job performance and stress, migraine, headaches, headaches in general, really. They've done studies on multiple sclerosis, carpal tunnel syndrome, PTSD, and chronic fatigue syndrome, premenstrual symptoms, depression, diabetes. This is just a list of how massage can help and support the symptoms that people experience from these often challenging disorders and conditions. So for massage therapists and schools and students on the call today, thank you from my heart to your heart for making the work you do in making a better place in our world through therapeutic healing touch. And for everybody out there, know that receiving massage therapy can be a valuable part of maintaining balance, resilience, and long-term health at every stage of an adult life. Thank you so much.
That was great. So I'm going to encourage everybody, just before we move on, I want to make sure everybody knows there's so many people that do volunteer their time behind the scenes to make this happen. And I'd like to thank Heather, because I'm always getting emails from Heather. Thank you, Heather. I want to thank, of course, UCG. I want to thank Karen Short. I want to thank Cherie. I want to thank Melissa and everybody else that's involved in this great project that we've kept going. And I think it's getting better every year. So again, thank you to everybody that's involved and everybody that joined us today.